was better at identification a few years ago when I took a class where we like walked around and learned to identify things, but there's very few I can remember now.
Well, it's something you have to sort of keep up on. So that's all sassafras.
Yeah, sassafras is definitely easier to identify.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, we used to, my dad and I would always chew sassafras.
Can't you make it into a tea or something?
Yeah, you can sassafras tea, yeah. Yep.
Number 832 right there?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. It must have pushed your button again. Yep, I heard it. Say there's a text message. Go. Oh, you can see that Dan sent you a text message, but you can either push your finger or you gotta swipe across your screen to unlock it. I should take that off. But now you can see that he wrote something back to you. So now you can type something else.
They're getting a drink of water.
If you want to keep talking.
Pretty morning dove.
So now you don't even have to call. You can just type messages back and forth.
All day. Yeah, but my fingers are too wide for the...
Well, you'll get used to it. Mine was like that too. It takes some practice.
Can you make the letters bigger?
They're as big as...
Oh.
Yeah. You can do... I'll show you this. You can do this. Sometimes this helps. You can turn the phone.
What's that?
That's cease.
Oh.
And that's a little bit wider. You can type on that like that, but that helps a little bit, but I don't like it that way.
What's that number?
517 677 72 is not going well for you.
It's not going well.
Send. You just sent that to Ron.
Oh.
A little smiley face. Or a sad face crying.
Oh, yeah. There it came. See that little smiley or crying on there?
Alright.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
So now you want Darren. Darren wants you to text him. So you click on Darren, then you click the little email or the mail, and then you just type him a message. Now we're just gonna send a picture. Now we're getting
confusing.
Babe, your dad is getting overwhelmed with the text messages. Keep going.
Where's the space one?
The big bar. That's English. Just like a keyboard. Oh, alright. I should have put David's name as Cease in the phone. Huh?
Yep.
I'll have to adjust
I want to get rid of that.
You hit your arrow backwards, the big arrow. Nope, that's return. This one is back up to the delete.
Where'd your business water go? I'll get my water.
Keep going again. Do it again.
Where is it?
There you go. Keep going.
Let's get in the dam.
Yeah.
All right.
No more. There's no need for that. No. No more.
These ones get healthy ones. It's been a while though.
Yeah.
You and your brother been ass whipping.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of those.
I listen
It
to all
hurts
these.
on the hand too.
Most of the time what happens is I say something like,
It's gonna be a great picture.
oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's right, dude. Oh, wow. Look at it, scared me.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Neil got being
Where's
nice
Eric?
too.
I don't think so.
I didn't see you out there.
one. Man. Isn't that exciting? Did you ever find Little? Little?
Grant?
Hey, Dick.
What?
Did you find Little?
No.
That light changes.
He might be in the garage. I don't know.
That butterfly?
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
No, that'd be David. She remembers the one year it almost got you guys.
Fun.
I think it was the ladybug.
Oh, look at it. You can see it.
Can't see him. You see the T-Rex? Oh, it's climbing up his back.
Good choice.
What's coming out of his rear?
Look at it.
Run, here we go, they're running. Watch it out there.
How about the sun?
Oh my god.
I chose that one.
Oh, what's Darren got? What's this one? Big whistles up in the air.
Could you see that? That was crazy.
So that was probably very expensive.
Yeah, I decided to get over here because if the last one like that tipped over, it would shoot directly at us.
Oh, here we go. What's this one? Same thing? Yep. Ooh, right over. Oh, yay! That's a pretty one too, huh?
I don't think he used to be able to have those at all.
Is this the same one? Yeah. It's rocking. It might fall over. Oh, it didn't.
That one knocked the leaf right above my head.
Is that you that done? Yeah. Oh,
I quit recording right before it did that, so I didn't get it.
I was
I
there.
couldn't tell if it
And
was
then the
you or Dan.
frickin' leaf comes flying right down. I go, oh, that was close.
Oh!
Holy smoke.
Really isn't going very high. Oh!
Where did Dad go?
He ran, I think. Away. Oh! They did run. Where'd they go?
They ran that time.
I don't like those wings. Those stupid things will literally like light your hand on fire.
Get out of the way, both of ya.
Fire!
Here we go. Wow. Fish. Wow. Good one.
Hey. Hey. of those lines.
Yeah, that was a good one. They're still doing those fireworks over at Rose Lake.
No, that's just been going on for a long time. Is that the end of dance?
I don't know. I never get it on video when they explode on the ground.
There's only been like 3 of them.
Yeah, and every time I've been taking so many videos, but like the 3 times that they explode on the ground, I have not gotten it.
How do you think they make them better now? Maybe?
Well, it's kind of an uneven.
Is that why?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think we've 100% decided, but we need to be home by Sunday for sure. Oh. They're going up to Grayling. All right, this is the grand finale. All right, here we go.
Are you gonna do it?
Here we
No,
go.
press the button.
I'll get out of there. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Well, you got it.
Whoa.
That was amazing. What was that one, Aaron?
You can do it. Maybe. I'm about to fall. I don't know. Wild. It's okay, dude. We won't hurt you. It's so cool.
That's very cool.
It's okay, porcupine. He's like, I don't know what to do. Alright, porcupine, I guess we'll leave you alone. You're cute, though. You can see his little feet from this angle. Look down at me, dude. I thought you were gonna roll, so I was videoing.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Keep going.
Oh no, I'm dizzy.
Are you done? Yes.
Help!
Mm-mm.
Help!
Mm-mm.
Oh God! Stop! Give it. Yes, like that.
Rolled for you.
Roll more. There.
It got in my ear.
It got in my mouth. And all over the water
I want
bottle.
to tumble down.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
It's in my ear.
It's okay.
Did it.
Good job.
You want to go walk that way?
Mm-hmm. Where are you?
Where are you?
Right here. Oh, the ship's all the way over here now. Maybe that's the ship that's giving off the beep. Sand feels really good right here.
It does seem cold.
Oh, you can't feel it, can you?
No.
I need a photo of me. It's gonna go backwards.
I'm trying to.
We're gonna wreck.
This and you're not helping.
We're gonna wreck.
I did it.
Good job.
Who do you think I am?
Right back there.
Huh?
They're right back there. They caught up with us.
This part's hard. My oar did not get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not helping.
You told me not to help.
I know. I'm just kidding.
My God. I guess they just want to kayak right with us.
Power through.
I helped. Those sounds of nature.
So beautiful. But I don't have my sweater on. I need to get my arms.
I missed it. Get us like up there, but slowly.
Huh?
Get us like over this way, but slowly, like this tree. Because that's where the kingfisher is, and I want to see if I can see him with his fish that he just caught. Okay, go slow. He's right up there. See him? Like there's a limb with no... There he goes.
Yeah.
I think I got him. Ow. River's too shallow. What?
It's like shallow like this for quite a ways.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense though, because they'd have to go out that way, but...
Wait, bro, don't post that. No.
That's...
No. That is skill.
Mm-hmm. Like there's no room. That's almost to that rope and almost there. Alright.
They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. The bridge. Look at these super tourists.
Filming each other.
I like that back there.
Welcome to the harbor at Mackinac Island. Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop and is secured to the dock.
I didn't mean
The
to.
crew is ready for you to disembark and will call out, all ashore. Before departing, be sure to...
Mom, after that, can we go up there? And...
No.
Alright. I like this trail.
It's like the Native Americans weren't good enough for this place, but then a white man came.
So then we put up a monument for it.
Yeah. That's why his last name was Nicolette.
Hmm. That's why there's that road.
Yes. We're just getting really far away from our bikes.
Oh, it's okay. I think. That was quick.
Someone's pooping.
Oh.
I rinsed my hair a little.
It looks like you have to pay coin.
Shower takes tokens.
Yep. I noticed that.
Oh, you already looked?
Yeah.
I was just seeing if they have like soap in there.
Mm-mm.
Like in a dispenser. But no.
I like this walk to our campsite though.
Yes.
Like all the ferns. What is it? What, Millie? What?
What, Millie?
I just want to touch that nose. What?
What, Millie?
Oh, Millie.
What? Hey, Millie.
I know, girl.
What? Oh, yeah. Millie. What, beautiful? What, beautiful?
Oh, Millie. I
Millie,
know.
you feeling handsome?
Hmm?
What, Mufasa? He says yes. Sweat all over. What move? What move?
What move?
Oh, he wants some love.
Mm-hmm.
Mufasa. What? Oh, here's our king.
He's just kind of pacing.
What?
What are you
Fasa?
doing?
What, handsome? What, handsome? Move off.
Get her, Fiero. Get her. Ozzy's just like, all of this is beneath me. Loves it.
Alright. We're just gonna do the same thing on there. You're done. Oh, alright.
She's being a little irritable.
Noises.
Yeah.
We're bored. Let us out. It'll be so worth it. You're gonna love your platform.
Mm-hmm.
You are. You're gonna love it. It's worth being close in for a few hours, I think.
Make your noise. Or not.
They've already had their diet.
Mm.
Joey, come on over here. Come on over here. Joey, all the way over here. Joey, hey. Come on. Come on. All the way. All the way. All the way. What part of all the way don't you understand? Huh? What part of all the way don't you understand? Get over there. Nope, don't you do it. Come on. Come on. All the way. All the way. A little farther. A little farther. Come on, buddy.
He wouldn't be upset by me being here, would he?
Come on, buddy. Come on. Free meal. Come on. Easy pickings. A little closer. Come on. Let's go inside. Johnny. Johnny. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Go inside.
Joey.
Go inside. That's a good boy. Oh, come on, buddy.
Come on.
Come on.
His tail's still out.
Did I get your tail? You got your tail out of there?
I think it's out.
Must be, because he ain't screaming.
Yeah.
Don't know why I
long
So
time.
Joey's the one with the snaggletooth, right?
Yes. Hi.
Do what? No, you can leave there open. There's.
What are you doing, Sammy? Oh, Sammy. What? What?
Savannah cats are good. I don't know if I fed him or not.
I know. I usually read fast because I'm talking and nobody's paying attention to me anyway. Alright, so in this habitat here, you will see Chewy. Chewy is an African leopard. If you have been here in the past, you may remember that Chewy lives with an Asian leopard named China. Please do not worry, China is still alive and well. He recently had surgery, and he is recovering great, but he is down in our quarantine area just so that we can make sure that he recovers completely before we put him back in here with Chewy. So he is doing just fine. It'll probably be another week or so, and then we can put him back in here with Chewy. So don't worry, he is still here. Chewy and China were born in Indiana to private breeders, and the purpose was to be sold to the highest bidder, to be private pets. Luckily for these guys, they ended up here instead. They came here when they were babies. They were young enough, or small enough to fit in your hands. So Chewy and China have had a pretty easy go, but they've lived here their whole lives. They've not had the rough background that a lot of our other critters. On the left here is a female. Her name is Josie. There, you have to get in there and make sure they see it, so you keep them away from each other. The larger one, who's now on the left, is Bushido. That's the male. As you can see, these guys are very, very serious about their food, and that's why we're keeping them very focused on their food on one side, keeping them away from each other so they don't fight with each other. So African servals, obviously, would be found in Africa. These guys are amazing hunters with those really large ears. They use their sense of hearing to hunt. They hunt in the grasslands where the grass is taller than they are, so they can't actually see their prey. So they use their ears to locate them and jump and land directly on them. They've also been seen jumping as high as a regulation basketball hoop and snatching a bird out of midair. Really incredible hunters. But one thing that they are not is friendly. They certainly don't like people. But people see life as a picture bait. I'm sure you've seen advertisements for circuses and fairs and car dealerships and places like that will do it just to get people in the door. They advertise that you can come pay to get a picture with a baby tiger. And lots of people think that's a really cute idea. What most people don't think through is what happens then when these tigers are 450 pounds and it's no longer safe to go and get a picture with them. And they have to keep pumping out these babies, producing, having all these babies to get pictures with, and what happens to them all when they grow up? The sad truth is that a lot of them end up either as private pets, living in people's backyards and corn cribs and other small cages. Many of them are sold into died, all that sort of thing. We can butcher them and feed them out. That way they get the tax write-off, and they don't have to pay to have them rendered, and we get the meat. So it's really a win-win situation. So the majority of our meat is donated. We do have to buy it sometimes, but most of it is donated. We also have a lot of people in the area who may be hunters, and they have a new deer that they're putting in the freezer and realizing that they can't fit it all in the freezer with last year's deer, and so they'll donate that frozen meat to us, and as long as it's stayed frozen and it's still good meat, we can accept that as well. So the vets were able to remove the rest of that too and get that cleaned up. However, about a year and a half ago, it did start breeding habitat today. So she's still trying to figure us out. She's still a little bit nervous. So if she doesn't come over and eat, we'll just move along and leave her be. We'll see. Cougar came to us from Texas. She's interested. I don't like when people watch me eat either, so I like it. Cougar was was a performer. They used her for what they referred to as educational shows. But I was told that they would do things like let people play with her as a baby to tell people about, why tigers don't make good pets. But in most cases, people are going to, remember what you do and not what you say. So playing with babies is going to make people think that a tiger would be a good pet and not think about what's going to happen whenever they are full grown. But since arriving here, Phoebe has been a really laid-back cat. She has done very, very well. Has adjusted to us pretty nicely. So she was a little thin, and we're working on putting some weight on her, but she was loved and well cared for before arriving here. Right, switch on down to some more tigers. Alright, so feel free to move on down to the right here. There's lots of fenced space here. There's 2 tigers so you can check out. So in this habitat, there's 2 tigers. Over on the right, sitting in bed, is Luna, a female. And on the left over here is Montrose. Montrose is a male. So Montrose and Luna came to us from, again, southern Indiana. There was a man who was breeding tigers in his backyard. His goal was to breed white tigers. Now, a lot of people love white tigers because they are very pretty, but what most people don't realize is that a white tiger is not a separate subspecies. It is not a recessive trait that happens in tigers. It is a genetic mutation. And so the only way to get that mutation to show up is to do tons and tons of inbreeding, which, as you probably know, with any species of animal, is very, very unhealthy. Most white tigers, when they are born, many of them are stillborn, and the ones who do survive have health issues that plague them for their entire lives. They're cross-eyed, they drool, they have all sorts of sinus problems, lots of other issues because of the inbreeding. But because they're beautiful, people are willing to look past that and pay a lot of money for them. And so this man was breeding them in his backyard. And at one point, he had 37 tigers living in his backyard. So what would happen is he would breed these tigers and get a litter of cubs. And there might be a couple of white tigers in there, but the rest may be black and orange. And they were basically leftovers. And so that's why he eventually ended up with so many animals. We refer to it as a tiger mill. It's basically the equivalent of a puppy mill. Luna was apparently a good breeder. She had a couple of litters with white cubs in it, so he would rent her out and just breed her over and over again, just like would happen in a puppy mill. When they arrived here, they were pretty unhealthy. You can see again on the picture on the caging there of the conditions they were living in. They were just up to their knees in mud and filth and standing in their own feces and urine. They also have broken canine teeth. Both of these guys have had dental surgery since arriving here because this man wasn't thawing out the food for them. It was frozen, and he would cut it with a saw and give it to them like that, so when they bit into it, it would break their teeth. They actually made a documentary about this story. It's called The Tiger Next Door. They play it on Animal Planet sometimes, and I believe we have it for sale in our gift shop as well. We're getting pretty low, so I'm not sure if we have them all left. But if you watch that, you can see the conditions that these animals were living in, and you can watch him cut that frozen meat and throw it in just as it was. These guys did arrive here in 2005 and have done very well since then. If you have been here before this summer, you may remember there was a tiger who lived in this habitat behind us. That was Luna, who is now in this habitat in front of you here. Montrose used to live with another tiger. Her name was Darlie. And unfortunately, Darlie did pass away. She suffered from liver cancer. We kept her comfortable for as long as we could, and eventually got to the point where she was very uncomfortable, and we did have to make that decision to euthanize her, which is absolutely hands down the worst part of our job here. But as an animal sanctuary, we keep them for the rest of their lives. That means we see the end of their lives too, and that is never easy. But at least here we can do it in a way that's healthy and respectful. And you may have noticed on the way in that we do have a cemetery where all of the animals are buried here on site. So that's where Darlie is now. When Darlie passed away, they decided to try putting Montrose and Luna together. They had lived together in the past. They've been across this path from each other for so long, they've been smelling each other for years, so we gave it a try, and they have done really great together. Luna could be sometimes pretty volatile when she was in this habitat back behind us. Big groups of people made her very nervous. She still is like that. She still is a tiger, and sometimes does get nervous about big groups of people. Last week when we had moved on and were talking about our foxes down there, and she came up behind the tour group and jumped in the cage and tried to make everybody jump. Because, she is a tiger. That's what they're supposed to act like, making funny noises and rubbing up against the fence is not what a tiger is supposed to act like in the wild. That's a good question. To move these guys, we have transport cages, which is a smaller cage on wheels, and we attached it to the outside of her cage, and it took her weeks to become comfortable with that cage. We just kept feeding her in there and encouraging her in, and eventually one day she went in and we were able to close the door, and then we move it over here, and we attach it to the caging with straps and make sure it's secured there, and open the door for her to be able to go out. We have never at Black Pine had to sedate an animal just to move them. Obviously we do that for veterinary purposes, but just for moving them we've not had to do that. Sometimes the animals, Cougar today, walk right into that transport cage, no problem. Others, like Luna, took weeks to get used to it. Sometimes it takes putting a little bit of food in there, or putting familiar space outside of the cage to get used to it. Other times it takes us just leaving and letting them get used to it on their own.
Oh, okay.
They have had their meals today. People always be very concerned that everybody, especially sticks back there, doesn't get any. I promise you this is just a snack. None of them would actually eat it. So yeah, these guys came straight back to Indiana from that one facility that has got 2 lions, a cougar, 5 wolves, and 3 black bears. More likely no one would tell us anything about them, so that's why they joined our family. People see these animals and expect them to act like small dogs because they kind of look like small dogs, but they don't. Their behavior is much different. They are much more skittish and nervous. You can see our keepers are in there feeding them.
Easy. Of course.
Choke, they rot, they die. This bad boy here sprouts roots. So as anything that gets buried will sprout roots. Trunk, branches, or the branch itself will become a root. And what do roots do?
Absorb nutrients.
In the form of?
After
Water. They suck water. Dig this. Bob and I.
Am I smart?
While you people are here, the sand will get hot. It's supposed to be up in the mid-80s. Now, wherever you go, 6-8 inches down, you have wet sand. So if your feet are ever frying, you just squeegee them down, you wait till they cool, then you run. If you dig down 3 to 4 foot, you get a little bowl of water. There's water in them there, dudes. But what kind of creeps my known about that whole thing is this. For 350 foot in elevation above Lake Michigan, you would think that with gravity and sand being forced, the water would sift through the sand down to about Lake Michigan. It does quite the opposite. Sand has a natural wicking effect called capillary action. What that means is the water feels the need to fill all the little spaces in between the granules of sand. So as long as that sand is continually connected to a water source, it'll wick the water for miles up into the dunes, usually to within 3 to 4 foot of the surface. These ruts, they're able to suck in that water, separate the oxygen out of the water, so even though they're being completely buried, constant source of oxygen in the water, very tough tree, they breathe through the roots using the water. That's why they survive. Now, does anybody know what a fulgurite is? Fulgurite? Oh, it's just below Cincinnati there, Fulgeria. They have those tall hats, drive those cool buggies. They drink Folgers coffee while they're rolling. No, fulgurites are when lightning bolts strike the sand. We get lots of lightning strikes up here. Check it out, 150-foot tall cottonwood out in the middle of nowhere. Would you stand in that tree when it's lightning? No. If you do, you're insane. This is not the place to be because we have fulgurites in the glass cabinet in our lodge that were plucked right out of that tree. So lightning strikes that tree quite often. Lightning strikes the sand, heats the sand, melts it to the starts the process of changing it into glass. This is known as vitrification. The sand becomes vitrified. See that 300-foot hill straight out, 350-foot hill straight out in front of us? That hill used to come across this way. See this 350-foot hill here? That one came across this way. They overlapped each other. And if we were here in 1830, 3 years before they started clear cutting, we'd have been 220 foot down, standing on the edge of this beautiful Lake Goshorn. At the very end of it was, just before that town, was the river that flowed in between those two hills. Now, I don't know if y'all understand white pines, but one we just passed was about 60 foot tall. I hunt out of one that's about 110 foot tall, and it's like this. I have to actually walk the branches around it to get my strap around it. That's how big it is. When them Dutch arrived, those trees were 150 foot tall. They were huge. So what would they were drooling at the boardwood they could get out of it. First thing they did, clear cut those two hills. Which way's the wind coming from? Pretty easy to imagine what happened. They clear cut those hills, then put their little town of Singapore just on this side of them. Over the first 5 years, no shade, topsoil dried right out, blew off the top of those hills, fragile 10 inches of it. Then sand started to flow after that, but you had the roots holding the hills together. But over a 30-year period, as those roots were deteriorating, each year the sand coming off those hills picked up speed until 30 years later, those two hills that had been protecting them had become full-blown dunes that were burying them. Those two 350-foot hills that used to be there due to clear cutting buried the town of Singapore, filled in this Lake Goshorn, created these high dunes, and they're still moving this way to this day. Due to most of the dunes of Michigan are little man-made disasters due to clear cutting. And man still has not learned their lesson. They still do it out west. So now what goes up must go down. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I head downhill, I'm kind of like this. Here's the deal. Big left at the bottom. Y'all better yell left, because if I don't open my eyes and go left, we're going to have about a little issue. It'll look kind of like this. Can y'all go like this?
About pushed you out.
Big crock or big dish, big thing. And everybody pours their drink into that. And then you all drink out of it. Well, I think I had one drink.
One drink.
And I couldn't walk. And I went into the bathroom and I couldn't get my pants down. I remember how, help me.
Oh my God.
Grandpa help me. And then him and Bob took me home and put me to bed.
From one drink? What was it?
Well, it was everything.
Oh.
Everything that anybody brought was poured into one crock.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, dear.
I just drank last night actually, but we mix in UV blue with like either Mountain Dew or juice or something. So you're only getting like this much alcohol and the rest of it's juice. But
I'd probably drink something like that, but I'm not supposed to drink anything anyway.
yeah.
It's just as well.
I didn't get drunk till I was 27.
Wow. Well, I was older than that.
When that happened?
I already had all my kids.
Really?
Yes. Because when we moved to Jackson, I was pregnant with Dan. So it was after that.
Wow. I've seen you have alcohol though, but you just don't get drunk. You just have one right and stop, or
I don't know when you.
Once in a great while, you would have just like a beer or something. I thought, or not very often. I've seen it. I swear.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's not.
I never liked beer.
Maybe.
The only time I could ever drink a beer is if it was hot out and the beer was really, really cold.
Yeah.
When I could drink a beer.
I still have not drank beer.
But a mixed drink. Now, some of those are pretty good.
Well, maybe that's probably what I saw you drink then.
I can't remember what it was that we used to have when we went to a restaurant uptown. Grandpa always gets one, but I don't get one anymore.
Yeah.
And they were really good.
Tarzan is 36 years old. He's been here about 20 years. He was actually wild caught in Sierra Leone and brought to this country, taken to Hollywood, which is what often happens with these animals. Maturity, and he actually turned on her a little bit. It involved some stitches, and it involved him moving out of her house and into a habitat. Hannah up there, who is very, very pink, if you can see her. She's allergic to something here in Indiana because she's from India, not Indiana. And she actually was someone's pet as well. And I got where the lady could not have any guests. Usually she will throw the grate back down because she doesn't want the good food. So she's really kind of a junk food junkie. So any questions about Lisa? Okay, then we're going to just walk right on around this building then. Okay, so this is Cougar and Lucy. Lucy is the long-haired one, and Cougar is the long-handed, so no, they are not siblings. They are actually two different types of the same monkey. They are. So this is Top Cat. You can come on down this way. There's plenty of room.
Cat.
Hi, Millie. Hi, Millie. Come here, Millie. So Tiger's Chuck, and that sound that he's making is a chuck. So this is Top Cat, and this is Millie coming up here. He is male, she's male. Interesting things about tigers is it is the only cat in the wild that is striped. And part of the reason it is striped is so that its silhouette is undefined. So when this cat is back in the woods, it doesn't have that clear outline of a cat. It's an undefined silhouette when you see this cat. So this is China. China is an Asian leopard. In this habitat we also have Chewy, who is an African leopard. He is a black leopard. These cats have lived together since they were 6 weeks old.
Is this stuff raw?
It is raw. They eat raw meat only. That's correct.
Okay.
So these cats have lived together since they were 6 weeks old. So they don't know any different. They're 14 years old now. And because they are from 2 different continents, 2 different species, they typically would not get along. These are climbing cats.
Or not? Or...
In the wild, this cat can run a very long distance at a very fast pace, 30 mile an hour or so for a very long distance. And we will actually run it through down. Let's go for speed and running. Anybody want it? Want to reach in there?
I will.
Now the Okay. This is Sammy. Sammy is an Indo-Chinese tiger. You see how fast he moves? He's 19 years old. These cats will live to be about 20 years old in captivity. You notice how he taps his back feet together? This is because Sammy has some really bad arthritis. He's quite an old cat. He also is from Ohio. And before that, he lived in Texas. And one of the things that you can do is you can pay to have one of these animals sit on your lap between the ages. When they're about 6 to 12 weeks old, you can pay about $50 to have your photograph taken and hold one of these animals on your lap. What happens is after they get to be 8 or 12 weeks old, nobody really wants to hold them on their lap anymore because they got big fangs, sharp teeth, sharp claws. And so you have to find some place that will rescue them. So Sammy actually, that's great, Sammy. So Sammy, he's spraying, so Sammy actually started his life as one of these cats that you could actually hold on your lap and get your photograph taken with, but then he outgrew that, and what happens then is you have to find a sanctuary that will rescue these animals. Okay, so here we're looking at a cougar, obviously.
Who's
The cougar has the world record of having the most names. So this is the cougar, the catamaran, the Florida panther, the puma. There's a couple others. So it has the world's record of having the most names for the same animal. They say this animal's making a comeback. They say they've been spotted even in Indiana. I don't know if it's ever been substantiated. People report that they've seen them. I don't know if it's ever been substantiated even in Ohio, those kind of places. We do know it's been substantiated in Colorado and out west. In the wild, this cat can actually do a springing jump of about 14 feet, 14 to 20 feet. Joey and Johnny really is missing an upper or lower tooth, and so he has a hair lip, so we can tell him apart because he's got a bad lip. Stripes, no two are alike.
Why are there so much cats?
The difference in stripes is often from where they're from, as I mentioned earlier. It really is the same species. They just adapt to their environments, meaning they get bigger and hardier. They get thicker fur based on where they live. These guys, this is actually a Bengal tiger that the owner thought was part Siberian. Now, a Siberian tiger, if you've ever seen them, is a huge tiger. Their heads are huge, they're just very, very large. We don't know their history. This is part of the reason zoos won't take our animals, is we really don't know its lineage, we don't know its progeny, we don't know all of its history, and they had no fur up to their elbows. Wet mud. They're all less than impressed with chicken. They're like, okay, I'll take it. Yes, you had a question? So this is the guy that was raising them before they came here. His name is Dennis Hill. He has since passed. But he was trying to breed white tigers. So if you look at, we used to have 3, but if you look at Luna here, you're going to see that Luna is much lighter than Pookie is on the bottom. You see how Pookie is really light right at the very bottom? And Luna is lighter up higher. He was trying to breed white tigers, and when he didn't get white tigers, he was kind of pushing them off to the side and breeding, trying to get the white tigers. He was actually shut down by the DNR eventually. He did get his white tiger. He was allowed to keep 3 tigers when he was shut down. Back up. It's interesting that she does that. She does that a lot when people are pointing a camera at her. And we don't want her to hurt herself, so we're going to ask this whole group to please start moving down. That's a she. And the reason I know that's very
Oh dear.
So they're getting a treat. We separate the alpha. We don't do that for treats, but when we feed them, we actually separate the alpha. The alpha is mono. Mono's right there in front. There are girls and boys in there. And so with wolves, what will happen is, remember, they will mate for life. They will bond for life. They pack for life. So these guys, because we're a sanctuary. So these foxes are all bred specifically for the coat you're looking at. If you would come to one of our winter events that I mentioned earlier, you would see these coats in their grand splendor. They are huge, they're thick, they're beautiful, they're full, they're just stunningly beautiful. And these animals are bred specifically so that you can have fur on your coat. Please don't do it. Ozzy actually came to us from up in Elkhart. They live in a very small habitat, about 20 by 15 as well. And they live on total concrete. We have 4 bears here that had never touched the ground until they came to live with us. It's easy to keep a bear on concrete. All you need is a hose, and you can just spray it. It keeps them, take care of them that way. But it's really not fair to the bear. And so these guys had never had ground beneath their feet until they came to live with us. Betsy was tied to the tree on a chain, and dogs were allowed to attack her. As a result, Betsy is blind. Betsy had something happen to one of her feet. She has a limpy foot, and her teeth were all removed because you don't want her to hurt the dogs. So her teeth were removed. So we had a lady here, and we were talking about Betsy, and it's really a sad, sad story because it's just tragic. And she said, "What can I do to help? What's going on? There are thousands of bears that need homes in this country." And we said it's all about facility. It's all about place to keep them. It's all about food to feed them. And she built this facility for us. So now we have 6 bears that we were able to rescue. Along with Betsy down there is a bear called Mamie.
Hi, Sammy. Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Hey, buddy.
Sorry, I have problems.
He says, I'm coming. Wait a minute. Come on, Sammy. Come on. Hi, buddy. Hi, Sammy.
Oh, Sammy.
Sammy. What are you doing, Sammy?
Oh, plane. Think that's the same one we saw on the road? You did it.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you were going in.
You didn't have faith in me.
Mm-mm.
Stop.
I want to get you tipping over.
You're not gonna happen. You did it.
Good job.
Oh, I recorded it.
Oh, he got up like a normal kitty.
He was determined to lay down and eat for a while.
So dumb. She stopped as soon as I started the video.
Of course. They have a sense for that.
Yeah, they do.
They like.
Wait.
She is not a vicious shark.
Are you terrified? No way. You're too dumb, Hank. Yes, Hank? What, Hank? Oh. What, Hank? I'm videotaping all these seagulls. Yes. What are you doing? No. Yes. Who are you rooting for, the defender or the attacker?
Okay.
You want them to get their share?
They're not very good at it.
No, they're pretty dumb. Oh, they're rushing in. They're rushing in. Oh.
Not good enough.
No.
That one's hurting on another.
Yeah, he's like, I want to be the only attacker. And you can't even succeed as the only attacker. What the hell's wrong with you?
He's trying to get everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're working together.
Maybe that one already ate. And then he's looking for this one.
Oh, did he just steal some?
I don't know. I guess they're not working.
No.
Oh my god. This is how people get paralyzed.
Are you stuck?
No, not yet. Soon. Yes. I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
My body won't fit. I failed.
You've got a backpack on. What are you doing?
Ow!
You.
That's cool. He's quick under there.
Mm-hmm. Lost him again.
Yeah.
He stays under for a while. What, did you see him?
Oh, he's over there.
Oh. It's cute. Look.
They really think
We
got
are
some
not
food.
feeding you. I know everybody else does, but we don't have food. I'm sorry.
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my god. I just want them between my fingers.
Look at them. They're all staring.
They think, oh my god. Dumb.
They're eating the moss.
So squished. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, skidded ducks.
I'm not sure what you're getting, but...
They want this moss up the side.
Or maybe snails?
Maybe I don't know.
Probably it's just the moss.
They do make funny noises.
What? They're like, we don't need you to feed us. We're capable.
They still want us.
Mm-hmm.
That either.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I swallow it. So then I'm in a room.
People shoot it, people snort it.
Yeah, they stick it up their
Stick it up their butt, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. For heaven's sake.
Gets to the bloodstream quick.
Yep.
Get high.
That's the new way, actually.
I've heard of that.
Some people even like make a funnel with liquid, like alcohol, for up the butt.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I've heard that one too.
Yeah, I heard that's a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
died from that though, like easily.
And then they stick me in a room with this girl who's coming off alcohol, methamphetamine, and heroin.
Oh,
She was real nice.
I bet.
Thank God she was left like the next. I think I only had maybe 2 nights with her, and she went over the other side.
You're just so skinny, miss. Oh. Poor Kay.
Blinding me.
I didn't know that happened. Sorry, Kay. Oh my god. Oh. Boobcus. Where's that bump, Kay? Happy 3rd birthday, kitties. Oh my god, my littlest is so high. Oh yeah. Get your new toy. Oh my god. Get it, Ang. Oh, kitties love their birthday presents. Oh, damn it. As soon as the video started, he stopped. Really?
Maybe this one will do it too.
Oh, no, he's wanting to again. Do it.
Okay, so girls.
Do it.
It's on my foot.
Oh, you want to.
Let's go wash on your foot.
I want to do it. Here.
Can I please?
Oh, yes. Yes, let's get one. Dude, oh, they are soft.
I always wanted to get kicked by one of these. Just to see.
Look at him out.
Just to see.
Oh,
you are cute.
So cute.
Are those mommies? What? Are those mommies? I don't know. I can't really keep on that. That's
He's like, wait, there was no food there. You're fooling me.
And then she. Oh, there. Yes. Beautiful.
I had this for Halloween one year.
I think I did too. Or I've seen it before anyway. That's you in 5 years.
That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's rubbing up against the nostrils.
Hi, Luna. Hi, Miss Beautiful Girl.
Or the tongue just takes. Sometimes it's like there's no saliva there, so it gets stuck.
Yeah.
Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Africa. How'd she get it back?
I don't know.
Hi, Africa. Oh, she's very nervous. Poor girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, beautiful.
Oh gosh, I'm surprised. Oh, here's somebody I don't know what he might know. Hey Dakota?
Do you know why it's so cold in here?
Because it's quite cold back here for what he's supposed to be in. Okay.
No, it's good.
Come on, do it again. As soon as I start the video, he stops every time. Come on. Attack the ball. I've never heard him. I've seen him attack the ball, but that noise, that was pretty intense.
Well, yeah, it sounded like some pressurized thing for the water.
It did, like some machine or something.
He's moving.
It's coming for you. It's gonna upset him. Get it, Gus.
Turtle's gonna completely.
Come on, Gus. Oh my God, he will not cooperate.
He's got to go soon. He's gonna touch his mouth. He's gonna... Right. I'm not right here. You got it.
But now he's not making the noise.
He gets so mad at that ball. Okay.
What? Top cat. What, handsome? What, top cat?
Top cat.
What, buddy? Hmm? What?
What, Sammy?
Oh, Sammy.
What, Sammy? What? Walter's jealous.
Oh. You like that. Oh, yes, you do.
You're an old boy.
Yes, you like that. Oh, look at your stuff. Oh, look at your stuff. You're beautiful.
Walter. Oh, yes. Walter's is wet.
Look.
It's wet. He's done meowing now.
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, Johnny. Come here, handsome.
What, Johnny?
Boy.
Oh, he is in a lover mood. Are you purring?
Come on, handsome. Hi, handsome.
Are you getting a good scratch or what? Oh, they separated them.
No, they didn't.
Oh, for a second I thought he was on the other side. Oh, no, they just opened up the fence. He was on the other side. So they have a bigger enclosure now. That's cool.
Joey. Johnny. Come on, Johnny boy. Come on. Come on, Johnny boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on, boy. Hi, Johnny. What's the matter? Come on.
What? Oh, purring? Yes?
Hi. Is he beautiful? Another beautiful boy. Oh, Johnny.
That was.
Did you see the drip laying on my finger?
Yes, I didn't quite get to touch it, unfortunately. He was right there.
Come on, Johnny. Oh. Well, you get your ball, boy. Yeah. Come on, you get your ball, boy. Oh, he wants to play. Come on, Johnny. Come on, get your ball.
It's stuck.
Oh, he licked it.
Oh, get it. Get your ball, boy. You get it. Get it.
It's fine.
Get your ball.
He's gonna plump. He's gonna plump it.
Get your ball, boy.
He plumped.
boy. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Come on, Johnny. Oh.
Get it.
Oh, yes, you get it. You get that ball. Come on, boy. Come here, Johnny. He's purring at me.
He is purring.
Hi, Johnny boys. Go on here.
They like the commotion.
He's right here.
I see him. He's like, what is going
What
on in
is
there?
happening? Do you want to come inside, squirrels? Oh, look, see. Comes to say hello.
Did you get it on video?
Yes. Oh my god. Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
Let him inside.
No. The kitties would freak out. I think he'd come in, though. He's that dumb.
Oh, squirrel.
Oh, you're so adorable. See, aren't they adorable? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
What? What?
He's trying to get in.
He was. What are you doing? Poor squirrel.
Jesus.
What's happening, Cora? See, he wants in.
They're ravenous.
Are you making friends, Cora?
Oh, goodness.
They're climbing again. What? You want up here? Yeah, look. Hey. You want to come in? We can be friends.
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh, here comes the other one.
You're bad.
Aw. Hey, guys. You're too damn beautiful.
What
You're
if I-
scaring him. I feel his claws. You're scaring him.
He's freaking out.
Wow. Look at all that from that one little thing. It's in my mouth. Go away. Stop.
Africa, come here. There she is.
Oh, so beautiful.
Hi, sweet girl. Did you see her? Come here. Come back in. Where'd you go?
He's up on the board.
Come on, sweetheart.
She knows. She knows.
Come in. There's a good girl.
Oh, she's smart.
What? There's a good girl. There's a good girl. Good job.
Oh, yep.
Africa.
Completely different lion.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Well, what, Africa? What, beautiful?
This is a nice girl. Look at the nose, it's pretty. Hi, good girl.
Yes, Africa.
Beautiful girl. She's beautiful girl. Huh? Yes, she's a beautiful girl. Oh, nice. Give me the ears. Give me the ears. Whoa. Oh, look at the tongue.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Get the shrimp, Loco. I think he likes the worms better. Oh, he put some in his mouth.
He's just confused.
Get him, Loco.
He's so silly.
What beautiful. So soft, Skitty. Yeah.
Sunflower.
I know it's not out enough for me to see its, what do you call it? I'm lost for words right now.
Why do I only have bacon in my hand? No.
I don't know how to help you, Pascal. That was really dumb to get stuck in that.
I said, if your testicles look like that, I'm not looking forward to getting old. Who am I giving this to?
Just passing it from.
Yeah, we're passing it around.
It wasn't real lively.
There yesterday.
It was alive, but not alive.
Horrible. I got wrecked us.
How do you think it got in there? How do you think it got in there?
She flew in the window and in between my legs. Buggy ride.
Oh, God.
It's questionable. I was there, George. They were yesterday. There's Terry with her nose. Terry. That's because you're being nasty. Where was this? I was going through pictures last night and so.
Was that at Regina's wedding or something?
I was 20 pounds. There's my 60th anniversary. Oh. Got this. See?
She knows exactly how to do it.
Yes.
Wrong side. Just putting it on upside down. That'll tickle your fancy.
Oh, it's probably a bigger one here.
Where's that foot going in there?
I don't want to see her in there. Where are you going? There's a kid in there. Okay.
Oh, there's a cute one.
No kid. There's a kid there. Make sure I put it in the right side up.
She's just putting one on. It was upside down.
Well, I don't. Oh, I don't.
Upside down again.
She did it again.
I don't see these very often.
Birthday to you. Relight.
She's looking for it.
Relight. Oh.
He's waiting for him too, wasn't he, sister?
Remember that one year, Mom? Mom, remember that one year I couldn't blow
It's a
that one
video,
candle
Dork.
out? I remember my...
Party time now, sis.
All right. Gonna party?
Oh my God. Whoops, this is
Is this number 2 or this is number 1? I don't know.
Oh, that's not correct.
I like the sound.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Oh, she's
Mom, you guys know that song?
Yes,
Oh, is that
only the entire nation knows this song. Only the entire nation.
I didn't know that.
We're never gonna hear the neighbor kids now.
I know. Oh, this is a slow one.
Yeah.
I'd rather have you. Is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
right from the start. Is it on? And I, your willing victim. Now it's your turn. Yes. That weren't all that pretty. Come on.
Okay, Skitty.
Oh, I know the song.
Yeah, yo, you're just now recognizing it?
Oh, yeah, your love. Our love.
Just give me a reason. It's enough. Come here, Sniff. No. It just learn to love again. Hearts, we're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again.
Beautiful.
Come here, Sniff. This is your part.
No, it
Yes.
It is.
Brother.
It's Uncle D's.
Come on, brother.
Uncle D.
Oh, your head is running wild again. I hear we still having everything, and it's all in your mind.
Oh my goodness.
Give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Cause I can't, come on, let's work. And we can learn to love again. Where are we at? Yeah. Just been, and we can learn to love again.
Oh my God, Dork.
We're collecting dust in our life. What is going on here? You're holding it in, you're pouring a drink.
You don't know the song or
Yes,
what?
I do, but it's not right.
There it is.
No, this isn't in the song. Yeah, it's not.
Just give me a
That's
reason,
all
just
in the
a little
song.
bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bent, we can learn to love again.
Good job, Dork.
It's got the words bleeped out.
It's cause it's bad word.
I was pumped up about some from the thrift shop. How are you supposed to bleep out everything? Beep!
Gotta go beep.
Dressed in all pink except for my game shoes. These are green.
This is a rap song. It's I should have brought you flowers. It's brought, not brought. Thank you. You'll have your hands. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you everywhere because all you just wanted to do was dance. Now my baby.
Yes, kitties. Make your bread, make it. Full squish. Can you walk?
Did you put his leg all the way through on the other side?
Maybe not.
Oh, poor.
Aang?
You did it.
Poor Aang. No wonder he can't walk. Poor. Poor. Aang. You got out. Good job, Aang.
Because you didn't get him on. It's more fun when it's on someone else.
Poor Cora. Oh.
We should all get one.
Are you okay, Cora?
Wee.
White diamonds.
Oh.
I get it after Christmas when it's half price. Thank you.
Uncle Dana's not here.
I guess you want me to smell better.
Put that on it over to the side, like in front of the fireplace or something. Yeah.
Grandpa wants me to smell good.
Well, thank you.
What'd you get? Oh, long underwear?
So yeah, I made a calendar for you.
That's great.
And then,
Let me see. The other one.
This is a
the drawing I did for you.
Let me see.
stress relief.
Yeah,
Oh,
want the
thank
body
you.
wash, want
Thank you.
the
Thank you. Stress relief.
Thought you might need it after
Yes,
the holidays.
Aaron.
Oh. I got a nice box.
Golly.
Dude, what are you doing with your shirt?
I got a nice box with a mouse.
That's cute.
I always wondered what was wrong. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it cute? Yeah. There's a little tail.
And it's a little
Thank you.
That little mirror, I figured you got mirrors, but.
He's pretty. Pretty.
What
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
They've got one in the casino.
Yeah, I can get
Down
that.
source fees or whatever. And it classed up a little bit. But...
Oh, what is that?
Yes!
Let me see.
Yes, this is nice. This is nice.
You're so creative.
Unroll for a prize.
Unroll it. You don't have to unroll it far, probably.
Well, it says unroll it for a prize.
Well, you don't have to unroll the whole thing.
Well, who said I didn't?
Well,
I didn't roll that whole thing.
Oh, I see a prize.
Oh.
Keep going.
It's $100.
Oh, a couple hundred.
Wow, look at her pulling them out everywhere.
Well, keep rolling for that.
Keep going.
Thank you.
it's so creative.
Right? Yes, it is.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
There
you go.
Wow.
oh my God.
I want some of those once in a while.
Wait, what is it?
Big old giant candy. Hershey's.
Diabetes.
That big.
Wait, what?
Thank
Open
you.
Up, Graham.
Turn it around.
Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Short side.
Wow.
That's my sister, I guess.
What?
This you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
That would freak me out.
Yeah, first time I saw it, I was like,
No,
and then the guy says, what's it look like? I go,
Enjoy the towels. Oh, I said it. Did you hear it?
Get back, Jack. Get back, Jack.
Get it by the house. Get it.
there you go, Sniff. Figuring that out.
I can't.
David wanted his nose trimmed. Mustache trimmed. Probably didn't.
How do you know, Philly?
You got your cat food head
Whatever is
somewhere.
on the outside of the box, it's never what's inside. Can't open.
Almost.
Seriously, sis? If you need help, like cutting the box open or something.
Here's another present.
Here's a piece of foam.
Present inside.
G-Street.
Close it. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Doris.
Actually, those are those that dress she's got.
Yeah, they will. She's got
Oh, that one from her birthday?
Yeah.
Look at her look like her.
You didn't just get a card. Great, you give my daddy a card and
Says Merry Christmas.
with the card inside.
See, I did draw you something. It's a little version of the one you got on your wall.
So she got the baby.
Lot of wrapping paper.
Well, that was card wrap.
What is it, a pie?
It's a pie, yes. You just got a pie for everybody.
Turtle pie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Turtle pie?
What's it say?
We are all going to see Phantom of the Opera live on stage May 26th.
Yes, so this show that we're watching right now.
You said that it fell through,
You're so gullible, Dork. God. Oh, he found. Oh, now it's far away from him. You can't. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
He will not get up to go get it.
Okay. It's unacceptable.
Why is he unacceptable? I think that's yummy.
Oh, because. My God, Kate.
Oh, no, it's not that far. Oh, brother, that's